Okay, and okay, you speak.
Mm-hmm.
No, keep talking the
Yes,
mic.
I'm talking.
Okay,
I'm
good.
talking.
All right,
I'm
hello,
talking.
welcome back to Anthony Hunter's Work in Progress. I'm Anthony, and I'm actually here with
Unfortunately, he's here.
It's on. Who shows it? Who shows it? It's my show. It's my show. Wait, is that Nino one and Andres? Let's see.
What are you doing? Address.
Uh,
I don't even know. I don't even know.
did I just tell you? Did I just talk to you a few minutes ago about to at least pretend to not be you know
Yeah,
what?
I know. I
Yeah,
know.
but I can't
I
say that word
wasn't.
on there. Yeah.
I wasn't.
All right. So we are back from Easter break. Hope everyone hope that no I was here. Hope you guys had a good Easter break. Um, I just
Mhm.
stayed here. What did you do?
Same. I just stayed.
No, okay, but I stayed here in I live on campus.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I just was like, I didn't really go out anywhere
Yeah, but
really.
you don't live here, so like so you stayed at
No, I
home.
mean at my house.
Yeah,
But in the area.
yeah. One thing. Let's see. The only thing I did was, I mean, my friends, Peter, Katie, and Bree. We all hung out and had dinner and played some Mario Party.
Hmm.
Also, catch up on the new on X-Men 97, which someone should watch.
I
But
did. I did
did you watch
actually. I
episode
watched
three?
the 2 episodes. I still haven't watched episode three
Yeah,
yet.
yeah, yeah. Why haven't you watched episode three, Hunter?
Other things to do.
Like what?
Work.
What else? I work during break. I work during break as well.
Other things to watch.
I I I yeah. Oh yeah. Also, so I was working. So on Friday, I was working the softball game. I was doing photos and videos for them. And oh my look, I mean the girls they're amazing. The oh my god, softball was so long. I thought it'd be like a 2 hour game. No, it was like 4 or 5 hours.
Hmm.
I got like a sunburn on my head. I'm like, oh my god, when is this gonna end? Well, it was a double header, so they versus Manhattan like twice, and also I think the next on Saturday they versus Manhattan. But on Saturday I was doing ESPN camera work for the lacrosse game. The women's lacrosse team they had senior day, even though it wasn't their last game. They wanted to do it early, and Iona won against Siena. I think it was by 1 point. Yeah. Like I thought lacrosse was a long game. No, softball. Oh my god! Like it makes lacrosse look like a short game. It makes every single basketball game look like a short game. But the photos came out great. I was on the so I had to be behind Rice Hall because that's where the softball field is. And so where I was doing photos, I was actually on the field, but I had to stay a certain distance, so I went to like interrupt the game. And then for some shots, I switched places, um, to where first base was to near first base, and then I would be behind the cage so I could get get shots of the batter.
Hmm.
Yeah. They came out great. I'm not sure. I think our games. I think I know. Maybe this week I have to help with the club sports games. Um. What else? Oh, I think before break there was also the last home acro game, which was a lot of fun. I was doing photos, videos for them, and also my sports and club sports tribute video played during halftime. Yeah. Also, the acro team they love me. They love me. Besides, I do photos for them, and and ever since I posted them, like when I mentioned the acro team, the entire team just the acro account followed me back, and like half of the roster follows me, and they've been asking me to send photos because the way it works, okay, so for productions, so this works for all athletes here. So we take photos, and the school has a Dropbox account, an Alex Dropbox account, and so I put in this I submit the photos, but some of them don't really have access, like they can't download photos, so they've been asking me. I'm like, yeah, sure. One of them even gave me the number because like this Instagram doesn't allow anything over 1 GB to send, which is stupid. Yeah. Also during that day, I made an act. What are you doing? Did I not just?
I'm literally just doing this. There's nothing, no big deal. Just keep telling your story. I'm engaged.
You don't look engaged.
I do like engaged.
Also,
you like got skin peel on your forehead.
I got sunburn. So
For what?
then,
Oh.
so then, yeah, I know. Sorry. So
No,
yeah, I know.
else. No, I'm thinking about something else.
Oh.
I'm trying in my head.
So also I thought about wait a minute, since with the aqua I have, I made a video for the aqua team as well, which I'm pretty sure you saw, right?
Yeah, the 1 minute 40-second video.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw. Because
Yeah.
you always post on your story. I'm like, all right, I'll check. I have to.
Yeah,
check it
I've
out.
also posted on the self promo in our Discord server. Yeah, the team loves it. I'm like, I saw somebody posting. I'm like, so I'm assuming you girls love it, and you're like, oh my god, yes, this is so cool. I sent it to my supervisor here, and he's like, dude, next video. So, but I'm like, so I thought about after that, I'm like, no, maybe with which I have, I can make tributes to some of our sports teams. Also, right now, so Coach Christie, who guys don't know, is the coach of our amazing dance team. So she wants me to help her work on like a new promo for them. So I'm working on a concept, but also at the same time, it's going to be I'm working on a cool dance tribute video, a tribute video for the dance team. I texted Ariana. I'm like Ari, this is for your eyes only. Don't show anyone else. And I sent her like a few seconds of a clip, and she loved it. I'm like, I'm like, oh yeah. Also, by the way, do you mind if I borrow you some of the footage you posted on your Instagram? She's like, yes. I'm like, I love you so much. Yes, actually, no. I'll show you, and if you tell anyone about this, I will have your head. I mean, what?
You already seen the video.
I didn't show you. I didn't show you this. This is new. Where is it?
Is it?
Yes, it is new. Oh, there it is. Okay.
You're just in the background, like just with your phone.
I'm not showing you. Yes, I'm doing like so. Also, I added this effect.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Hi.
I didn't any visual effects.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you tell anyone what you saw, like I will have your head. I mean, what?
Oh, no.
Yeah. Also, so another video I'm thinking about doing is our basketball team because I playing a footage of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what did you do during break since
I went and saw GVK,
Godzilla and
GXK. Then I saw, what was it? I didn't go to any games. I was going to hopefully go to a game this week, a Mets game, but I couldn't. And glad I didn't.
Mets game.
Oh my god, y'all are trolling. Everyone's trolling.
Yankees. Sorry.
Everyone is trolling.
Yankees.
Stop it.
Yes, I'm so sorry. I have that comment.
Okay.
Yankees.
But no, I didn't do that, and then
Good.
I had to come into class yesterday.
Oh yeah. So you know we were off yesterday. Night
No,
class
my class is still on.
Yeah.
Now I have a night class, but it's a Monday schedule, so it's repeating from yesterday.
Today's not my schedule.
No, tomorrow.
Oh yeah, tomorrow.
So we don't have our night class, and we don't have Wednesday class, right?
No, I mean my Monday and Wednesday classes are the same classes. Also,
no, I'm talking about the fact that like, listen, like we are I have a different Wednesday night class that's different to my Monday class, but I have Monday already. Wednesday's a Monday class, so I don't have that specific Wednesday.
You still have night classes. You still have that night class. So even though it's a Monday schedule, anything after 5, it's still you still have that Wednesday night class.
I've heard from other people saying no, you don't have it.
You do.
Really?
I've been here for 4 years. I've been here since freshman year.
Is that true? Is that true?
So okay, so tomorrow's is a Monday schedule, but night classes are still on, even though it's a Monday schedule. Like,
Oh,
yeah, no,
I'm still thinking we don't have one.
how does
You might be wrong.
why don't you okay? Here's a smart thing to do. Why don't you email your professor asking if class is still on?
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah. No, James. He has to be punished. Yes, he has to be punished.
What do you mean?
You know.
You've been here long. Wait, no, that's actually. Okay, what is this? Is this guy like doing a?
Whatever.
Is he throwing up gang signs?
All right. Also, I saw.
What is
So
Torelli?
So
Torelli.
so since you saw Madam Web and you're a big fan of the movie
No,
that I heard.
The movie's terrible.
Yeah.
The movie's terrible.
Yeah. So
I actually found something worse than Madam Web this year, but I'm not going to.
So there's this YouTube channel called Haishi, and they do something called How It Should Have Ended. It's very hilarious. And this time they did.
Oh, then I've seen.
Madam Web.
I've seen.
You mean it just came out today, like an hour ago.
Oh wait, no, that was something else.
So
yeah.
Whatever the future holds, we'll be ready. And you know the best thing about the future? It hasn't happened yet.
What the heck was that?
Wait, you might wanna, because I don't know if this has swears in it. Because I don't want to get flagged.
I don't think so.
What? Oh, is this all the? Is there a sandworm coming in?
I see that, but why? I think it's a metaphor. Metaphor? Yeah. Like how she expected her solid foundation to hold her up, but instead, it dropped her flat on her face. That's what you see right now? Yeah, don't you? No, I wasn't paying attention. I just saw her fall. Well, let me tell you, her story was like super lame. It couldn't have been that bad. Oh no, my partner. My completely unlikable partner. What will I tell my nephew, whose name I can't even say?
Quick, let's use our CPR powers that she taught us.
Should we do something? Oh no, there are no heroes allowed yet in this story. What? Yeah, it's kind of like 6 almost origin stories.
Oh my god,
at
it does do this.
Except boring. I'm a
Yeah.
paramedic. I could take over if you want.
No, she taught us everything we need to know. We got this.
Calling it boring seems harsh. Maybe it's just misunderstood. Maybe it was actually good in the right.
So have you seen the movie yet? or
No, I don't care to see the movie. I already know what happens.
You already know. So you watched it on YouTube.
No, I didn't watch it. No, I tried about it. I read about it.
At a baby shower.
All right. Well, then. So what do you want to?
No, I want to watch this.
Ebenezer Scrooge, like it can hear her through her television, is good. I mean, maybe she's so bad she's good. In what universe is that ever appreciated? I did not hit her.
Are we not? Wait. So did you see the Marvels yet?
I did not hit
Yes,
her.
I did.
I did
Okay. So you want to do that now?
Hi, Clark.
We will
The
after.
CPR's not working, but she was such a good teacher. What else can we do? There's a cafe.
It was
Let's
so
sit at the table in her
dumb.
honor. Yeah, that's totally.
That's literally what happens in the film. They just are like, let's go to a diner and just like avoid the story.
And in the dance.
Yeah, like
Really? What changed your mind?
it's a train wreck.
We'll have to let you know.
But I did see something worse. All right. Okay. And please. It's not that's PG-13. That's kind of PG-13.
That's it.
I'm not.
Everything about this is awful.
All right,
This
come
has
on.
never happened.
Actually, no. The mics don't pick it up, so it's actually not that bad. But no, it's not. It's not anything really bad.
So
But.
after all of that, then they become.
Pitch meeting.
Who is this?
Wait,
Oh, is this a guy that does pitch meetings?
Yeah.
Future while she poses in front of her Doctor Strange window. Oh wow. Well, so you're looking forward to making more sweet Spider-Man money? Oh yeah, making Spider-Man money is tight. Here's a bright idea.
What's
Why don't
that?
you throw this concept straight into the trash and just make good movies instead of trying to make Spider-Man money without actually showing Spider-Man?
Bro, true. True.
Okay, fine.
True.
Crisis averted. What?
Okay.
That's funny.
I used to watch those guys.
Let's see.
It's 216.
No, he's something. Let's see.
What do you mean time turn on your phone?
Oh, okay. So this was sent.
Yeah, so they follow a Monday schedule. So
So they're still in that class. Yeah. See, they're still in that class. I was right.
you still have to go.
Yes, you still have to go.
Oh God.
Yes, Hunter, you still have to go to your class.
I'm gonna check if it is. 'Cause I
Oh
don't
my
think-
god, he just
but-
showed
but-
me.
but
He
really-
just showed me. He just showed me.
I know, but like our professor doesn't like really like the. I'm not gonna be isn't the brightest. Just sometimes this professor forgets things. But I will. I will see. I will go. It starts at 6:30.
Yeah, you still have that class. You still have that class. You still have class. Oh my
All
god,
right.
James,
Okay.
please help me. Please help. Please help me.
Okay. Now.
Oh, but wait. So you say you want to talk about Marvels? Oh yeah, I'm going to roast you. I'm going to roast you.
All right.
So okay, now,
Well, let's go. All right, well, first of all, let's get into.
no.
Let's do into traditional movie form and say like, okay, what is the basic plot without getting into spoilers
So okay,
of
so
what the Marvels is?
I mean, okay,
Let's get into spoilers.
so
Let's get into
the Marvels.
basics.
So it takes place after these two show Miss Marvel, where, and also WandaVision. So Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel, and Monica Rambeau. Her name is. So you have the cosmic light powers, right? And one of this new villain finds one of the bangles which Miss Marvel wears on her forearm, but she only has one. It runs in her family. Something. The other one was found in space. The villain puts it on, and then some reason that kind of like entangles their power. So whenever they use their powers, they switch places, right? Then Nick Fury's in space, sees all of this, and like what's going on. Everyone's confused. Then they start trying to figure out what's going on. When they do, they notice that this villain is trying to like capture Captain Marvel because in the Marvel.
Well, okay, well that's actually the plot. Without getting into spoilers,
Miss Marvel,
yet.
it's out on Disney Plus. Like also, if Miss Marvel came out like a year ago or so, like if you haven't watched it, like go watch it.
Okay, yeah. So we'll get into spoilers. So what the main plot essentially is that Captain Marvel destroys the sun.
There's a ghost
Oh,
haunting
that
you.
was weird. So Captain Marvel essentially destroys an innocent planet's sun. Like this is a normal planet, and
there's the
but
police.
the looks of it was
the police force that she was on. They were actually the bad guys the whole time.
yeah.
Yeah. So she destroyed the AI that was like telling them what to do, which she had every right to.
Yeah. And then this random person out of nowhere
Oddly enough, she looks like the girl from Game of Thrones, the Queen Dragons.
So she apparently was like, with the villain cliche lines is like, you took everything from me and now I'm gonna take everything from you. It's like the most typical cliche stuff. But then so she finds the gauntlet, and basically this allows, well actually no, it's not really the gauntlet that's like they touch something, and every one of them swaps power. So Monica is now in space, like the beginning of the movie.
I mean
Monica's in space.
Two of them were already were in space or so. Miss Marvel was on Earth, and
and then Captain Marvel and then we get so the basic problems that I have with the movie, there's quite a bunch. Actually, here's the thing. I actually like the movie more over time, but it's not a good movie.
Okay,
it's bad. But
okay,
there are some things I do like and appreciate.
Are you saying this is worse than Man and Web than the Flash?
No, it's not as good. It's not better than the Flash.
Yes, of course it's better than the Flash.
But
oh my, it's better than Man and Web.
It's better than Man and Web. It's better than actually. Yeah, it's better than Aquaman 2.
Oh yeah, definitely. I didn't see Aquaman 2 yet.
But the problem is, it's just like
because everyone hates Brie Larson.
Here's the problem with the Marvels and why the movie did not do as well as it did, and I want to elaborate on this. Is the fact that every time a Marvel trailer comes out, I'm like, this looks exciting, this looks interesting, and like I feel like it's excitement going into that.
I mean,
I never got excitement with the Marvels. They
did.
looked like very similar
okay, but here's the thing.
tones.
But during that time, was actor strike.
Well, when
No,
the first trailer released, it was in April, and I still was like,
yeah, but
I
you're
don't
saying
know.
the movie had no promotion. That's why and here's saying.
And it just ended the actor strike when the movie was released.
And here's saying, people don't hate Brie Larson for a very super reason. I don't care if you guys call me out like you got people that hate her like actually have your own opinion for once.
Well, also you have to understand this.
Also,
okay,
there's
also
as soon as you said that she was a powerful Avenger, people got offended. They got angry.
No. You have to understand this as well. Captain Marvel. Nobody. A lot of people didn't like Captain Marvel, but I'll tell you one thing.
But what? I don't understand.
I'll tell you what. Hold on. I'll tell you one thing that this movie did that I don't think I can say. I don't. Maybe other Marvel films did. This made me appreciate the first movie much more because when I first saw it, I was like, "This is like a C minus" because it was a disappointing Marvel movie. But then over time, I was like, "Oh, this is a C plus." As after I watched the first Captain Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
Instantly got better. It was like a B minus now. It's actually a much better film than I think it is. Still, I have no idea who directs the film because there's no style. This film is even worse. There's no style because you can feel like there's a visceral sense of like filming with the Russo brothers with their fast-paced energy with the Captain America movies and then the Avengers films, or like the quirky, colorful, wacky Taika Waititi with Thor, and then the nice, fun, like funny James Gunn. I can't tell who directed both of these movies because they're both different directors, and both of them have done different projects. Before this, Nia DaCosta, who's the director, directed Candyman, which was a reboot. So this is actually like a huge difference from directing a small horror film
and Marvel's
to a $200 million plus film. And I don't think she did a good job.
They're Candyman and Miss Marvel are two completely different genres.
That's the problem I have with it, is that like. The reason like they got the Russo brothers to direct a movie, but it was worth it. And so they kept asking like, you need to come back to help direct these other movies. And then when they got the Avengers job, it was a big, huge push, but it was worth it. Because I mean, the Captain America movies where they were smaller, a little bit less budget than the Avengers movies. This is a massive step from like $25 million film to like a $270 million budgeted movie.
Yeah.
And apparently the rumors are like, it's not Nia DaCosta's film, which if it isn't, then it's a mess.
Okay, but here's the thing: there's no marketing towards nor advertising because of the strike. So
that is true.
So you're saying like you need in order to promote a movie, even a movie could be terrible, right? But if you have good marketing for it, good advertising for it, people are going to see it. I mean, look at the FNAF movie. That movie was bad. It was awful, and look at all the marketing for that, and it made a ton of money.
Well, because fan base.
The
fan base is so
saying,
stupid. No.
Well, when Brie Larson when she said she was powerful Avenger, that she's powerful in the door, people got so upset. I'm like, we mean that's true. She go toe to toe with Thanos. She destroyed a huge ship. It was just one blast. I mean, I don't know. Like I feel like how dumb are people?
All right. Well, now let's get into the other things about the film that just didn't work for me. Like, actually, let's get into I'll get into the positives. The best part about this movie, really, the thing that really works is Iman Vellani.
Also,
Miss Marvel. She's the one thing that I think about this movie.
She loves the role Miss Marvel.
And the chemistry between the girls. If the chemistry wasn't there, then the movie would have even been worse. She's vibrant. Yeah. She's energetic. She's quirky. She's having a fun time with the role.
And the actress, she's actually a big Marvel nerd. She read some comics, and she got into Marvel because of the old X-Men movies.
She was the one that I think got the film.
And also, you tell she loves this role.
She loves playing the role. Even though Miss Marvel wasn't a good show towards the end, she's great in it.
Okay,
and she's good in this.
It's a kids show. I mean, why do people think it's going to be like a big hit? I mean, it's a show about a teenage superhero. Like I don't understand. It's like Iron Man's not, Spider-Man's not going to appear in it. Like Also, the end credit scenes. We have to get that.
Well, we're gonna go into that a little bit.
But Miss Marvel, I thought she was
good in the film. I think Captain Marvel was much better in this movie than she was in the last one. Monica
like
Rambeau has nothing to do in this movie. She's standing there. She just does nothing. And the thing that confused me the most is that their powers change whenever they use it. But throughout the entirety of the film, you can notice they're using their powers and they don't change.
So I think
So is it like
that's actually answered. So you know how all the powers are concept based. So so I think it's not like all the power like.
no? There's scenes where they use like literally their main powers and they don't change, and then a second later they're changing their
Yeah,
powers.
but when I saw like when they use that at the exact same time is then we switch places.
I think maybe that would be a good one. But
I think that was it. That every time they use it at the exact same time is when they switch places. But
I
when one person using it, then I think that's when they weren't switching places.
yeah. Tonally, the film is really off. There's times where it wants to be an emotional, like because then you see like what
I
happened.
mean, I did notice
with Monica's mother and his promise with her promise with Captain Marvel, and then it wants to go like this really fast-paced visual action, and then it wants to go really silly with probably two of the dumbest scenes in the film in Marvel history
on that planet
with
that singing planet,
cats and singing, and it's like it took me out of the film. It took me out of the and it's a short movie. It's like an hour and 45 minutes, which is insanely quick. This film could have been 2 hours, and I would have been a little bit more. I would have given it a C+. If it was longer, I would have been like, okay,
this movie
it's not good, but it's fine.
It's better than Thor: Love and Thunder.
Yeah, there's I debated on that. I think it might be because what they did with Thor was bad.
I feel like in that movie,
this one
they made Thor. They made Thor dumber, and also it was a joke. I'm like, there's no
that movie.
Moments.
I was disappointed at it, and that's why I didn't support it. This movie, I didn't have really any faith in it, and it really kind of exceeded my expectations. The biggest problem, actually, no, there's more and more. Another thing, the other problem is this villain is awful.
Yeah,
and I've said this for
I never
weeks
heard. I never heard of villain. Honestly,
I've said this for months now. And I understand that the actress, she's actually probably doing a good job, but this character written is so bad.
Okay,
it's just
Man Web was
revenge for destroying something, and now I take back something. And the way the film like asks us to like care for this villain in a way is absurd.
Mm-hmm.
And then towards the end of the film, like the big climax, which by the way was very messy and didn't work. The way she goes out, I thought was hilarious. It was totally ridiculous and just a waste. And it just didn't work. And then to make matters even worse, towards the end, you find out what happens to Monica Rambeau. And they were hinting on that so many times throughout like the past. And I was like, okay, there's going to be something that happens. And then that comes in without saying the name. It comes in and it's like the worst CGI.
No, that wasn't the worst. That was.
It looks bad. It doesn't look good.
I'm looking up.
It doesn't look as good.
Are we going to tell the audience what happened?
Yeah, well, it's been out for more.
So
Beast makes it.
Yes, the Beast from X-Men.
Kelsey Grammer with I guess they did digital because it looked the CGI. It really did look CGI. Just pull up a picture or pull up the image of that, and then just show the image. Show me the image of that. Well, don't put on any volume. Just go to when he appears, because you can tell that's not that's digital.
Yeah,
you can tell that's really digital.
Obviously it's digital, but it still looks good. I mean, like, look at the details in the hair. Like, also you have a blue character with a blue background. Like, but you can still tell that's Beast.
I mean, yeah, it is true, but it just looked off the first time I saw it.
Okay. I mean, when they did the old X-Men movies, they had the actor like
they did do prosthetics.
The prosthetics. And also
but CGI I think was ruined prosthetics. Nobody does it anymore.
Okay, but CGI this is a lot better. I consider this a lot better.
Yeah.
This actually looks more like Beast.
It does look accurate.
Yeah, look. I'll show you.
I'm happy it is, but
so this is
it still just looks. It looks.
How can this is a lot better than the original X-Men movies. This is so much better.
Well, I mean, it's gonna look better because it's a much more bigger budget. But again, the problem I have with it is just it was leading to that, and I feel like the ending of that movie was kind of sour. Didn't do anything, and there's no end credit scene to really think about like, okay, what's the future for Captain Marvel and Miss Marvel? There isn't, and I think that some people are going to say that with this studio interference, there really isn't.
Hun,
The
you're,
thing
you're
is,
telling me that this is better than this. This looks like more Beast. This just looks like a guy with
I mean,
painted blue.
well, maybe. I'm not sure. They both look decent, but it's just I don't tell like it was CGI.
No, Beast. He is a scientist. Like he usually wears a lab coat. Like this is a lot better.
Yeah, the biggest
I was surprised though. I was
biggest-
shocked though.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. We know they've been hinting, ever since Disney acquired Fox, and they have the rights back to all
They
their.
were gonna do the X-Men.
Yeah, you're saying
So
this is the first time.
kinda
I think
yeah.
actually no, it's just the second time we had an X-Men character. The first time was in Doctor Strange: Multiverse of Madness, where we had Charles Xavier. The second time in the Marvels, now we have Beast and mention of Charles Xavier, and the third time will be Deadpool 3, which will be an MCU film. But here's the thing: we're finally getting X-Men, and I understand people are still complaining. I'm like, okay, yeah, maybe it doesn't make sense at all, but we got an X-Men character. Like, we got an X-Men character.
Mhm.
Shut up, just shut up. All right, just shut up.
Yeah.
You got what you wanted. You're still complaining. Like, I just don't understand.
The others, there's a lot more
Seriously,
to that, and I do appreciate what they're doing with
this
the
is
X-Men.
it's the multiverse. It's no longer the Infinity Saga. People are okay. This is the multiverse saga. They're exploring the multiverse. Disney has acquired Fox, so that means Marvel has all rights to all their characters now. Like DC has all rights to every single character, as it should be. Now they can explore new characters. The thing is, people have been so attached with like. When someone thinks of Marvel, they only think of the MCU. They think of Iron Man, Captain America. Like that's fine and all, but you're saying these are for hardcore comic book fans. Like and people are people not understanding. Like there are people who I met who have no idea who the Fantastic Four were until they saw Doctor Strange: Multiverse of Madness. I'm like, oh, are they new? I'm like, no, they're not. They've been around for years. Like, how come we've seen it in Marvel movie? I'm like, it's not part of MCU. Like we mean, like people are not doing their research. Like I get like I'm too invested. No,
So
that's
that's what they're doing. The biggest problem I have with this movie, and I feel like I still have a problem with it now, is I feel like I still really have no idea really truly what this film is about.
Okay, but
we know like there's a power swap, the villain wants revenge. But those feel like two subplots in the film.
Okay, but besides
that, I have no idea.
While the fight scenes, like the visual effects were mind blowing. Like
the visual effects,
I
some of them look good.
I thought some of the scenes were beautiful. I'm like, oh my god!
But there's a scene in this, and I know you were, and you know what I'm talking about, where Monica Rambeau's flying up to get Miss Marvel because she's falling down. And the green screen behind her when she's flying up,
that I did notice,
was so noticeable. And I was like, "This is a Marvel film. You can't. I'm not giving you excuses anymore for like, oh well, we didn't. This is a Marvel film. You do better than that. Like over the past couple of years, they've been doing that.
Yeah.
With Black Widow. I mean, obviously, I understand Black Widow was that, but Thor had that awful CGI head. You get Doctor Strange. I feel
like the Flash visual effects were somewhat worse.
The Flash visual effects are worse than this, but there's so many times where I could notice.
Okay, but here's saying it's not their fault. Here's saying
it's not their fault, but the film that they made.
You have a visual effects team. Here's saying the studio can say I want to by end of the week. Visual effects can't depending on what it is or how large project it is. It could take months or even maybe almost a year. If they say they want to be done by the end of the week, people have to rush no matter what. They have to, because those are people's jobs. So you have to submit on that deadline. So it's not their fault. It's if the studio's saying I want to start by a week, then it's the studio's fault. It's not whoever worked on it. Because whoever worked on it try the best as they can. That's people don't understand. Like, studios can say I want this done, but I want this done in 2 days. 2 days is impossible, but they have to rush to it.
I don't hate the movie though. I don't think it's a
I
trashy
thought it was a
film.
fun movie. I'm like, why are people
It's too
complaining?
competently helmed. The performances are good.
I see like
It has a good action
I saw
sequence in there, but
on
it's
internet
just
people are like, wow, I wish I saw this in theater. So it's actually kind of fun.
but story wise, but when it comes to the most important things, story wise, writing wise, it absolutely tanks. The writing in this movie is terrible.
Really,
It's
okay,
so
okay,
bad.
okay, no, I'm gonna say
And the
this.
story feels weak, but I do like what they were trying to go for. I
Okay,
admire
I'm
the
gonna
attempt.
remind you something. Andrew Garfield's Amazing Spider-Man 2. Bad movie, had great visual effects, but the story was so bad, and people hated it. People were trashing on it.
Yeah, it's true.
But when No Way Home came out, when Andrew appeared, people all started watching the movie again. They're like, oh, wow, I was wrong. This was a great movie. Like, I'm like, no, okay. I mean, it's visually a beautiful movie, but still, the script is bad. And what I'm like, so one person says something, and people have to follow, and you're like, there's no opinion. Like, one, visually it's a great movie. Two, but it's a bad script.
They gotta do something like that in the future for this film because
I
I can see this having a cult following.
I feel like in a few years, people are going to love Captain Marvel. We're like, oh my, no, maybe I was too harsh on the movie. I have the same feeling with Daisy Ridley because people hate on her. Even with Force Awakens,
Because Rise of Skywalker was bad.
Okay, but
Rise of Skywalker was
with
bad.
Force Awakens, but all three movies.
Can we agree that?
Yeah, I mean,
Rise of Skywalker was bad.
It's bad. Like I thought.
I gave it the same grade as I give the Marvels.
Fine, but I thought it was a fun movie. I thought it was fun.
There's some entertaining moments in it, but it's
Yeah.
the same thing I have. It's story wise, script wise, it tanks the overall film
it's visually a beautiful
experience.
movie. It's visually beautiful.
Yeah, visually it's
Fine,
great.
I feel like I know Daisy is going to have her own Star Wars movie, and I feel like let's say the movie is great. I feel like people are going to be like, no, maybe I was too harsh on Daisy. Maybe I was too harsh on Ray.
It has
like
to be good.
Yeah,
Like, that's the point.
It
has to be a good film for people to be like, yes.
Had no opinions. Like knowing, like here's the thing. I like the Daisy Ridley's character. Also, here's the thing. I like the Last Jedi. Crap at me all you want. I like it.
Yeah, but you know, there's gonna be those jerk offs online. They're just like, doing that. Like, so it's roasting the movie, being like, oh, Disney releases film and it's so bad. It's the trailer looks so
Rotten
bad.
Tomatoes.
Like, you gotta wait till the movie to come out, dude.
Give Last Jedi like I think it's in the 90s. It's a beautiful film.
Yeah, it's a great film. I love it.
When I saw it in the theater, people were laughing. They were having a great time. They were clapping.
It's a good movie. It's just the audience.
And also, our friend Cameron was. I told Cameron this, and Cameron was like, "What did you do it to?" People were booing. I'm like, I have a problem with it.
No, that wasn't the Rise of Skywalker ending. The Rise of Skywalker.
No, I was telling Cameron this was the Last Jedi, and he told me when he saw the Last Jedi, people in his crowd were booing the movie.
Well, I don't know where he went.
Yeah, here's the thing. I like the Last.
It depends on where you go.
Again, I feel like with some movies, when a character like gets better in that movie, people are going to all of a sudden love that character, and like there's no opinion. Like this, like the Marvels, like. I thought was it a great movie? No, I thought it was an okay movie. Was it entertaining? Yes. The story was mixed, but like I found it. I had no complaints.
It's a bad story mixed with bad writing. With good performances. I will say it has great performances.
The same as The Flash,
and it has good action sequences. But when it comes to the most important things about a film is directing style, and writing, and story.
Yeah.
This film absolutely misses the mark because I honestly can't tell you. If you were to tell me, like, Nia DaCosta directed this one, I would be like, okay, cool. If you were to tell me Anthony Russo or Joe Russo directed this one, I would be like, no, he didn't. Because I can't tell who directs this film. It's like somebody took a camera and just shot it. And it doesn't work for me. It's a missed opportunity. And if they wanted to have faith in this film to be really, really good, they would have waited another year to get the film out, maybe in the fall of this year in 2024, instead of putting it in 2023, because this was a mess.
But
it's not.
But again, this was shown during the actor strike, and they had there was no advertising towards
well,
it.
again,
I see that there's a tour guide here.
But again, that's. I mean, a lot of movies were shown during the actor strike, and they made money, but that's not an excuse.
Yeah, but you're saying people have no faith. Like no, the only trailer just showed like there's no good advertising for this movie. And or even The Flash, like people obviously just what Ezra Miller did in Hawaii, whatever. People didn't go see the movie. I saw the movie because I'm a comic book nerd. I love
Well,
the
also
Flash.
because they
like,
knew the DC was ending.
yeah, I'm
They
also
knew the DC was, so it was like, who cares?
yeah.
Really?
Also one thing we're up with the other credit scene. I love how they recreated they kind of recreated the first end credit scene with Iron Man 1. Wait, oh, no, Haley Steinfeld.
That's not really an end credit scene. That's that would have
Oh,
been
no.
a decent end credit scene at the end to be like, yeah, okay,
So
that's
who doesn't
as
know?
people in the movie.
So Haley Steinfeld is in the Marvel universe. She plays Kate Bishop. Hawkeye is not. I guess not. I mean, I guess it's like. I guess she's like a daughter to Hawkeye, but Hawkeye's protege. She had her own, in the Hawkeye series, and so I guess the Marvel is secretly building up the Young Avengers, and so in the Marvels.
So you take that scene, put at the end of the film, I think it would have been better.
Yeah.
But no, the scenes have moved around and just don't work.
But that was a cool scene. Seeing Haley Steinfeld, so that means they're building up to the Young Avengers. So obviously, Miss Marvel, Kate Bishop, Hawkeye, Ant Man's daughter. Does she have a name like yet or?
Cassie?
No, I mean Cassie. I mean, but what's her name? Does she? Because I know she.
I have no idea.
I'm not sure. But she has this. She has this soon all, but yeah, so obviously they're building up for the Young Avengers, which I'm excited for, because these are the characters like proteges. Also, I believe maybe Ironheart. I imagine Ironheart like, being part of the Young Avengers, is because what's Avengers team without an Iron Man?
Mm-hmm.
Like they need an Iron Man.
Movie.
Yeah. I mean, which I don't mind. Like, why prefer Tony Stark? Yes, but no, he's dead. So they have Ironheart. But I imagine Tony's daughter being like an Iron suit. Even though right now she's a kid, and there was a delete scene in Endgame.
Yeah, you know the delete scene. Yeah, she was gonna be in the movie, but they cut her out. Catherine, at the time, this actress was actually popular in 13 Reasons Why. But they cut her out of the film.
But I imagine
completely.
But I imagine there's like a time travel scenario to go in the future, and they see Tony's daughter as like the maybe Iron Woman or Rescue.
Yeah.
So, but I thought I was entering a movie like no, I see no. I get it's I'm not saying it's a great movie. I'm not trying to say it's a great movie. No, I thought it was an okay movie. Like with the Flash. Like you're saying, like I think it's better than Flash. I thought it was entertaining. Like I watched the movie on the way back from Lex City here. I watched the whole bus ride and I enjoyed it. I was very engaged.
Yeah. All right. Let's do the final verdicts, or like letter grades, and then final verdicts.
All right,
I'm gonna start with you.
All right.
I want to know what you thought. Did you say this is a mixed?
I feel like it's not B plus, or I feel like it's somewhere between a B minus and C plus.
Okay.
Because I do see some improvements from first movie. Like I feel like with Captain Marvel, there's the first movie, like I feel like she's kind of like emotionless. I feel like this time there's more emotion towards her. No, she still has some trauma like from first movies after her mind was brainwashed into thinking that she was doing good, but she wasn't. Or her powers are being kept. Also, her not talking to her niece in years, and also having another character who actually looks up to Captain Marvel. Like I feel like that was a big step up.
This so what's the overall?
I feel like it's between C plus and B minus. Like,
well, what's the one?
I don't know. Like it's between those two.
I think the film got better. Well, the first movie definitely got better for me. This feels like phase 1 Marvel. And I don't mean that's not an insult to Iron Man or the Avengers, but like that was when they were still trying to figure out. That's what I felt like the first Captain Marvel was completely when I watched it, and then over time I was like, it's not that bad.
I feel like the first time movie. I feel like if that came out during phase 1, I feel like they'll make more sense.
This feels like phase 1, where you're still trying to get the right kind of director to direct a film. It feels very stale, and I just don't think it's good. I think they could have done a lot better than this. And really, I'm not somebody that likes to trash these movies. I've been a Marvel supporter, but over the last couple of phases, it does feel like we've been kind of slowly declining. And I can tell you what movies have been doing that.
Also, I feel like
Black Widow,
every
The
year, usually every
Eternals.
year Marvel comes out, and I feel like people have been spoiled about that, and so people over time expect, oh yeah, this will be better. This will
Well,
be so much better.
because
Like people saying, Marvel, like they're behind projects because of COVID. Like they're massively behind projects.
there are some films, like I said,
Like
like Black Widow,
yeah.
Eternals,
Oh,
Thor 2, Ant-Man, and now this, that feel like Marvel is a little bit losing their steam.
yeah, but here's the thing.
And I don't like to do
But
that.
that's some like what if I think what if is a great series. I would love to see the live action. Loki, amazing.
Mhm.
Sh- Shang Chi, Spider-Man, No Way Home.
Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
But when it comes to these types of these Marvel films that
Also,
they're doing,
X-Men in '97. Like,
yeah. And also, by the way, if you're gonna release the review embargo for a big superhero film 2 days before the Thursday previews release, not a good look. And I know I'm not somebody that hates it. Is it entertaining at times? Absolutely. But when it comes to the most important things about movies, is that directing wise, there's no style to this film. It feels like anybody could have directed it. Story wise, it's all over the place. I still don't have no idea what the movie's about. The writing wise, it feels tonally off. The comedy sometimes hits, and then there are times where it's just like crickets. And the villain is just laughable. And the way they do the villain towards the end, I just was like,
I feel
it took
I
me
feel like
out
she's
completely.
not one of those memorable villains like Ultron.
No,
At the end now.
this
So like
does feel like a weak Marvel film,
yeah.
and over time, I think it's not going to
But I
grow
feel
on
She
me.
Hulk is so weak. She Hulk is still a weak phase MCU.
It just I don't think the movie could have been better, but it's just kind of mediocre. So I still am going to give the same grade I gave it before. I'm going to give the Marvels C minus.
But at least bump up to a C plus.
I understand the things that you're coming from, but for me there was a lot of things that just didn't work for me.
Here's the thing. No, think about this. So obviously we both saw the Deadpool 3 trailer, and that's obviously that's gonna be the
Yeah,
first
that's the only
Disney
thing
slash
that I
Marvel's
reflect.
first rated R MCU film.
Mhm.
But here's the thing. In that trailer, Deadpool said, "I am the Messiah. I am Marvel Jesus." So, and I feel, and I'm like, I thought about that. I'm like, wait a minute. What if some of these films or shows were purposely bad? So that
If he does that, then I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna forgive this movie
wait,
completely. I'm gonna be like, I like this movie more.
because here's the thing, that line would make more sense for Deadpool 3 because then that means Deadpool has to save is saving save the Marvel universe. Like, because in the trailer we see the Fox, we see we see the Fox logo in the background because Fox had made honestly it's like 50-50 with the Marvel movies and so Sony. But like when Deadpool said I am Marvel Jesus, like imagine Marvel is actually planning this. Okay, so we're gonna make these shows and movies somewhat mixed.
They wouldn't do that, but I think
But
Deadpool
here's
2
the
is gonna
thing.
make a joke about it. I just don't. I just hope because that's what it's hinging on.
Because,
Deadpool 3 success, because it's gonna make a lot of money. But if the
also,
problem is if it's not good, the Marvel really truly gone down.
but we have Wolverine back, and
I
also
don't.
you're saying no, Ryan Reynolds. I think he's someone in charge of the movie because he wanted to make Deadpool for a long time, and Fox said no, and so they had someone leak the test footage, and Fox was like, okay, we're gonna make it massive success. Then Deadpool 2, and then no, with Deadpool 3 now being an MCU, like no, we're finally expanding the Marvel universe. Like we're finally expanding to more characters. Like we want to see the X-Men. We want to see the Fantastic Four. Like we want to see more because there's a whole bunch of more characters out there. Or even right now, like with Echo series, we finally have Daredevil, and that show. But people have been like, oh yeah, the Netflix shows are not MCU. They are. I've been saying this to my friend. I a long time
Yeah, they
arguing with my
are.
friend. I'm like, my friend's like, no, they're not in the field in MCU because no, it's a rated R show. They're never do that. And once Daredevil appeared in Spider-Man No Way Home, I'm like, dude. So I was right. I guess I was right a few years ago about the argument. And then for Hawkeye, they have Kingpin. Then for the Echo series, they showed flashbacks from the Daredevil Netflix show, and Echo is a rated R series.
Mhm.
And when Disney added the Netflix shows, they had to say, hey, this is just for mature audiences only. So here's the thing, not Marvel.
That was a joke because it didn't really
We
do
mean
anything.
we mean
Well, because
have you seen Punisher? Have you seen Daredevil?
well, no, because when you say about Echo, it was like the first episode, and that was it.
We mean
There's really nothing like brutally like violent about it. And shit. And I haven't
okay,
finished it.
okay. How did okay? But that's still okay. The amount of blood that was shown in that, like that's
Yeah.
like okay, you can't show it to a kid. Like the kid's parents has to know that this is yes.
Turn off parental controls.
This is
for Echo.
yes. I mean, the kids when the kid sees Daryl, it says Marvel. Like, oh, this is a Marvel show. When you see violence, that's going to cause trouble. So, yeah, but here's the thing: we're finally exploring into like imagine like on Thor's hammer, like if the Avengers was a rated R film, like there will be lots of blood. Like Cap Shield, you see Cap Shield, it just hits a person. Like that, I feel like no,
Yeah, it's
that
enough.
shield can
it's enough.
can slice a person in half, and we both know it. We both know
It's
it.
enough. It's gonna decimate. What time is it? It's 2:52.
Wait, let me show. Wait, I saw something. Let me show you something quick. And I feel like you're gonna love this.
Yeah, and then
Um. Here, I have to mute the volume, but look, this isn't an edit. Someone like a group called Quarter Crew did.
dang. Oh, wait, what? Wait, go back.
That's Hawk. That's Falcon.
Oh, I thought that was Deadpool.
Yeah.
I mean, you can definitely see the possibilities
Yeah.
of them doing this, but yeah, so that's fine. Is that a? Oh, is
What?
that an Ant X video?
I guess it is.
Dislike, nah.
No. Okay. No. Show's over now.
Yeah.
No. I
No, but that was so. Those are opinions.
yeah. But look. I mean, Marvel obviously has ups and downs, but here's the thing: COVID and when COVID was over, they had to rush these projects out.
Mm-hmm.
But and even Kevin Feige would admit that they put out too many projects out at once.
Yeah, so they're gonna hold back on making these big sequels. So
I mean, they still make them, but they have to make them.
you gotta wait.
Yeah, you have to wait.
You'd have to wait a long time.
So I know 2020 was the first year without a Marvel movie.
Mm-hmm.
Because usually every year there's always a Marvel movie. And 2020 was the first time there was a movie. All right, so we have 5 minutes left.
Let's just wrap it up.
All right, so of course, so we are going to wrap up. Because I think James has class at 3. Yes. Yep. Anything for you, James? Yes. So I guess we'll see you next Tuesday. Yeah. Unfortunately, Hunter has to be here. But
Unfortunately,
who shows it and who edits your episodes? Who edits your episodes, Hunter? Who edits your amazing entertainment?
you.
Yes, I do. Yes.
Who
So
edit videos?
Yeah. So
Yes.
be quiet.
Yes.
Be quiet. Yep.
Oh yeah. All right.
If we play Among Us tonight, I hope to kill you.
I don't know if we are.
I don't know. All right, guys. Well, all right. We'll see you guys next Tuesday, and have a great day. And please ignore Hunter. I'm so sorry. The
Ignore me.
yes, I'm so sorry that you as the audience have to.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, no, I just
All right.
I just mute your mic
Just
right now.
just
I have
end the stream.
I have power. I have power, Hunter.
Just end the stream.
All right, guys. We'll see you next Tuesday.